Mark Molnar, thank you for joining me for this edition of Weather Northeastern. We're getting right into the forecast. We're going to start off here, but before we do, I want to make note of something here. There's going to be big changes here at MediaMark's Weather Northeastern during the next several weeks, and they will be positive changes. Now, I want to make note too, I'm also working on my 2020 hurricane outlook for the Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico, and Caribbean across the area. So take a look for that. It promises to be a bit more interesting than this past winter, which was a bust for many. So with all these exciting changes here at MediaMark's Weather Northeastern, let's get right into the forecast. We're going to start off with your Friday TGIF. Take a look at the Northeast here. We are grasping for straws. Take a look at this. For you snow lovers, you're probably thinking, why, oh, why are you showing me this? Because this is the only thing of the 5 to 7 day forecast here we have to talk about. We got a cold front moving out of the Great Lakes. We got another cold front moving out of southeast Canada, Ottawa area, and they will be combining forces here to produce 1 to 2 inches of slushy accumulation, maybe up to 3 inches above 1,750 feet. But for the most part, this is all we have to talk about Friday and Friday night. Because why? Once that kicks out of the region, I will show you exactly what's going to happen here. Let's take a look. We're going to look at John from Islip, New York. Beautiful capture of some thunderstorm action back on March 3rd. This will be a thing over the next couple weeks. Thank you, John, for that capture. Starting off with precipitation amounts. Some in the Pacific Northwest, scattered across the country here as we get a bit more unsettled. And back east here, Great Lakes, portions of the eastern Great Lakes, Ohio River Valley. That's where we get that system on Friday. Let's get right into the forecast. We're going to start off with your jet stream forecast. Take a look at the jet stream riding up here across parts of the Pacific Northwest, pushing those systems riding high into Washington and Oregon here, into portions of the central states, and then we push a ridge here back east. This is the key. This is the thing that is going to really strengthen over the past or the next couple weeks here. And this will push winter completely out in most areas, as if it's been here. Many of you are probably wondering, well, when did winter start here across the Northeast? Places like Harrisburg, Philadelphia, up to New York City. So there you have it. Pushing that ridge well to the east here, and we get right into snowfall amounts here across the Northeast. We're looking at an inch, slushy inch or two for most areas. Rochester, Syracuse, Elmira, Binghamton, mainly above 800, 1,200 feet, and we get above 1,600 feet, maybe up to 2 inches or 3 inches possible. Most areas will not accumulate here on the road surfaces. So there you have it. Snowfall amounts looking pretty darn boring for many of you. We get right into the forecast. Starting off with your TGIF, look at this across the Northeast. Yes, we do have snowfall, and it will be mainly an elevation event. Most of the valleys will see snowfall, and most of it will be accumulating on the grassy surfaces. As I said, temperatures are very marginal for snowfall here. 35, 36, 37, 38 degrees. That does not bode well for extreme accumulation. So there you have it. You do not have a major storm. There are no winter weather advisories, no winter storm warnings. So if you have to travel, it's not the end of the world here, especially if you want to get a run on your weekend. We push that system out of the picture. Saturday, wall-to-wall sunshine, sunny skies from Lake Erie all the way over towards Boston, Burlington, and right smack dab in the center, Binghamton. Yes, 33, 34, 35 degrees is a bit on the chilly side, but we've been so warm for so long, yes, it will feel cold for many. But watch this, Sunday, wall-to-wall sunshine again. And look at this. Look how beautiful this is. If you have some late weekend plans here, this is a great way to end your weekend, especially you'll spring forward, so you'll have a longer sunset for all of you here. And look at temperatures warm well into the 60s, all across Pennsylvania to the New York, Pennsylvania border, parts of New Jersey, 50s in many areas. And look at this, Monday, not TGIF, what am I thinking here? Monday. A lot of you on Monday will be wishing this was TGIF. Look at this, wall-to-wall sunshine again. Yes, if you're like me, you will be stuck in the office looking at the four walls, the computer screen, and wondering, why, oh, why didn't I take this day off? Look at this. This is beautiful across the Northeast. Temperatures soaring well into the 60s in many areas and 50s further north. So that takes us to my 5-day. Take a look at this. spring has sprung over here. We got to get through Friday. Look at this. Friday, snow, yes, 1 inch, most areas. And then we get to Saturday, cold, windy, but look at the sun. Sunday, look at this. Beautiful sun, sun, sun. And temperatures, look at these temperatures. We start off near 60. Yes, we have a really cold morning here on Sunday morning. We cool down into the upper teens, lower 20s in many of the colder valleys. But we shift towards, through the end of the week here, the midweek area. So from the beginning to the midweek, we see a warming trend further. And we warm mostly well into the lower to mid 60s here, looking very spring-like across the area. So seriously, unless you want more snow, many of you across our area are going to be welcoming these warm temperatures. Because as I've heard from many in my area, okay, if it's not going to snow, please just get warm. And yes, it will. Look at that. So help me out here. Social media, Facebook, Meteomark, Weather Northeastern, as well as Hurricane Northeastern, upcoming hurricane season. Don't forget my websites, Meteomark.com and WeatherNortheastern.com, and also my Twitter account, WX Northeastern. I want to thank you all for joining me for this edition of Weather Northeastern and providing you with the most comprehensive weather service across the Northeast.